I would say one thing,
Some people did.
It's almost a bit of a catch-22. I'm probably misusing that phrase. You have every resource at your fingertips, every cultural and intellectual resource, and you just don't really have the time to take advantage of them. And
Unless
that
you're
can
James Lynn.
quite possibly, yeah. And so that can be a bit of a pain at times. There's everything in the world's going on in New York, as it is in London as well. But but Boston, you can get to Boston there and back for $30. You can get to DC there and back for $40. So you have, everything's very accessible on the East Coast, but especially in New York.
I mean, I think there are some, I would agree, my first time especially, I didn't feel like I lived in New York, and I had to sort of take a step back in the second time and say there's no point in being here if I'm not going to see some of the city and use some of the resources, I guess. But having said that, I mean, academically, I didn't, only because they didn't really offer the kinds of things that I'm interested in studying, but other people did take advantage of it, people that are studying more kind of American-based things.
I mean, academically, I kept confined mostly to Columbia, but socially, seeing the city and visiting friends, for instance, in Boston or New Haven or Washington, really, or just going on trips, especially in the city, just hanging out is really, really good, yeah.
Yeah, I found myself tending to go on study pilgrimages, where I'd bring reading with me, do the reading on the train, then I'd go camp out in a coffee shop in a different part of New York, and I feel like I was seeing the city this way. And to a certain extent I was, but selectively. And I got to know other libraries throughout the city very well. But